Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good, impressive win for Coach Smith and Oregon State last week. I thought at Colorado, being down 31-3 going into the third quarter, you could see that the change of quarterback and getting Jake back really sparked them. Played terrific football in the second half and won a great game in overtime. Been really impressed with the freshman running back, Jamar Jefferson, who's right here from Narbonne, already 1,000 yards on the year, having a terrific freshman season. And the combination of Hernandez, Hodgins, and Bradford are doing a nice job outside. I thought they really paved the way of making plays for Jake in that second half. Defensively, they reared up in the second half against Colorado, really held them in check. Did a tremendous job of bouncing in and out of odd fronts to over fronts, and have been impressed with their safety, Jalen Moore, and their linebacker, Shamar Smith. Both have an unbelievable nose for the ball. Should be a great test for us. Going to Corvallis is always a hard place to play. The fans are very proud of their football there. It's a loud place, hostile place, as well as we may get some weather. So we practice a lot today with center quarterback exchange with wet balls, being able to do run mesh with wet balls, as well as catching with wet balls. Injury report. Got Elijah Griffin was back and actually got some practice in today, which is great to see. Marvell Tell was back in practice. Chuma was back in practice. Levi is still out with a hip. We hopefully are going to get him back later in the week. It's great to see Cam back out here this week. It felt good today, looked good today. And then JT obviously was back out here, been cleared concussion protocol. He'll practice full through the week, and we'll keep evaluating, but he looks great to go. With that, I'll take any questions that you have.
Clay, at what point did you start considering staff changes?
I didn't really settle on anything until Monday. The play calling has been something that I've been itching to do and to get back more involved with the offense, and I felt it was an appropriate time. When I first took the job, I knew how big the job was at USC. I had done it twice, and wanted to be able to get comfortable in my own skin as a head coach. Now being third year in it, I know the groundwork. I know where everything lays, and feel extremely comfortable to be able to lead an offense as well as a team. And it's something that I've wanted to do. I have a very special person in T. Martin who's very supportive of it. He's a major asset to this program as well as college football. A tremendous coach and tremendous recruiter, and a guy that has just been my right-hand guy and helps me at all point in time. So with Coach Neal, probably one of the most hardest things I've ever had to do because he's like family to me. He's a great coach. He's a great man, somebody that I love dearly, and it was a very hard day. But I knew that I needed to make a change, and I just couldn't look Coach in the eye for 4 weeks, allow him to work, and know that change was coming. I didn't think that was respectful to him, and I told him that. I have too much love for him.
Will you continue to do the player personnel rotations with the running backs, or will you delegate that this week?
Obviously, based on the call sheet, I can get in a person for a specific play. But, with us calling the offense, a lot of times they'll roll themselves. As we look at a guy gets gassed, another player will go in. We'll do that wide out wise too. But between Drev and myself, we'll be able to handle it.
T said you had talked to him before about maybe the play calling switch. How extensive were those previous talks? How far did it get?
It's something that I've been itching for. I don't, it's something that I'm very confident in T's ability as a play caller and as a coach. And it's something that I wanted to do, and something that I'm hoping will press our offense forward and even take it to the next step. As head coach, and like T said, Coach, you got that right. I fully support you. I want to be here at SC. I want to help you, and I appreciate him for that.
On Sunday night, you had made the statement that you did not plan any changes, and then at some point on Monday, you decided to make changes.
Yeah.
Can you take us through the timeline of when did you actually say, I've got to do this, even though you made the statement on Sunday night that you wouldn't do anything?
I wasn't fully, really all the way until Monday morning. That I very sleepless night Sunday, thinking through things and thinking what, as I've always said, I'm always going to do what I feel is best for the team, no matter how hard the decision is or how hard it might be. That's leadership, and you have to make those hard decisions. And I didn't want to rush into an emotional decision. I wanted to make sure that everything was exactly right, and it was the right time. And it wasn't until Monday morning. Monday morning, I found out. I was like, you know what? I have to do this for our team. I think it's going to progress our team. It'll move it forward. So then I had the opportunity to visit with Lynn, be able to express the direction I was going. He was very supportive, and then alerted T and me.
Without divulging the game plan, in what ways do you feel you're different as a play caller from T?
I think every play caller is different. It's hard to say. I don't want to give away, exactly what we're doing, but every play caller is different. The one good thing about being the head coach is there's no fear. And if you call a trick play or a shot, because that's the one thing that I've always found, even when I was the first 2 times as head coach, being able to say, you know what, just go with it. So every play caller is different. T did a tremendous job. I mean, remember he won us a Rose Bowl. He won us a Pac-12 championship, and I wish we had more wins right now, and I wish we were just a little bit more productive. But the man did a fabulous job, and it's something that I want to do, and I thought it was the appropriate time.
If you could put a number on it, what percentage of plays had T been calling leading up to now?
I would call about. T always gave me the honor of calling about 3 or 4 plays in the game, and that's the way it's been for the last 3 years. I've always, if there's a shot that I won't take it, or a trick play or something like that, or a red zone play, I would chime in from time to time. Sometimes it's in between series. Hey, they're playing cover 3. Think about this, this, and this, and then he can choose to. He chose to either use it or not use it. But as far as saying I got it, and start calling plays, it was 3-4 times a game, and usually it was red zone. Usually it was a shot. Usually it was a trick play.
But he called all the others then? The other, 95% of the plays?
This season?
Yeah.
Yeah. He really took charge of it and did a good job. I wish we were a little bit more productive, and we were at all phases. We're not 4-4 just because of Coach Mark. Understand that it's a lot of different things. But at this point in time, it's my choice and my right as the head coach, and I made a full speed decision, and I'll live by it.
What about the previous 2 years with your brother when he was in staff? What about the previous 2 years when your brother was here? How much was T calling?
T called the majority of it. We gave suggestions. Tyson would give suggestions on third downs, and I still did the 3 to 4. Calls a game again, specialty plays. But T did a tremendous job. He helped us win a Rose Bowl and a Pac-12 title, and there's a reason he's here. He's a major asset in a lot of ways.
Clay, beyond this season, will you continue to call plays, or would you perhaps move as a play caller?
I'm going to take the next 4 games. I would like to do it. I'm going to make sure that I can do everything that encompasses the job. I truly believe I can, and I'm going to see how it goes the next 4 games, and would like to continue. But I'll always do what's best for the team.
Okay, thanks.